So I'm sitting here with Killswitch Engage. Well, two parts of Killswitch Engage, Mike and Adam D.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, how are we?
Tired.
Good.
Yeah? Mike, you tired?
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay. So I hear Howard is going to be a Tibetan monk. Any truth to that? That's what I read on the internet.
He's finding his inner peace right now.
Is that what's going on?
Yep, exactly.
All right, cool, very cool. So you guys, I have to ask you this right off the bat because a good friend of ours named Brian came up with this today. He read that you had called it Killswitch Engage, which is awesome, by the way. And he said it sounds like a band that does hardcore covers of Genesis tunes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No. No.
Billy! One number!
Dude, that would be so sick. Phil Collins is a hero of mine.
Really?
Yeah, one of these days.
He's a wicked good drummer.
Yeah, he can't drum anymore. Did you hear about that?
What?
Tinnitus, right?
Because he started writing songs for Disney and they still sold.
Mostly that, but his wrist, in his wrist, he can't
I
have
heard it was
chops.
his ears.
Really?
He had tinnitus in his ears, and his ears hurt so bad he can't tour anymore.
That's a good. That might be. You might be right, dude. I heard it was his wrist, and he had some wicked surgery on his wrist, and he can't.
Carpal tunnel?
Yeah, who knows,
He
dude?
needs robot hands.
He does need robot hands, like Luke Skywalker.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So the new record, congrats! I love it. I think it's great.
Thanks, man.
This is the first one you haven't produced in a while, right?
That's correct.
Did you like it better?
Well, it let me drink a lot more beer.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Right. And Mike,
He still drank just as
yeah,
much
I'm sure he
beer.
did. You do majority of the artwork
Yeah.
for the band.
Yep.
Is that like your first love, the artwork?
It is.
Yeah.
More than being a musician. Yeah.
Really?
for
That's
sure.
awesome.
I mean, I started doing artwork for my friends' bands, and I just thought, wow, it'd be cool to actually be in one of these bands too. So
Right.
that's how
Absolutely.
where that came from. But.
Kind of like Oreo. He's the best drummer I know, by the way.
Where is he?
He's very modest, though. He just
And
sits
he's
there.
also named after cookies.
Yeah.
Tell him the story about your name.
What's the story about my name?
How you're Italian.
What is it?
I'm Italian and my last name is Oreo.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we tell them about? So
Oh.
we got to interview Howard a couple years ago when you guys were on the Warped Tour.
That's a good story.
Hey, this is a great story. So we were standing there and we're both geeking out because we're both huge fans of you guys, and
we're
geeking
also
out.
somewhat afraid because he's gigantic.
He's giant. So we're sitting there, dude, and we're like, here comes Howard, and we keep looking at each other, and he keeps coming. He keeps coming. And he
Getting
gets
bigger.
bigger and bigger, right? And I was like, dude, I'm not telling him who I. You tell him. Like, neither one of us wanted to go to Howard and say, hey, we're here to interview you, right?
Yeah.
So he kind of walks by us, and the girl has to bring him back, and she's like, oh, guys, this is Howard, and like we stood there for the most awkward 10 seconds of our lives and didn't say anything because we don't want him to punch us in the face.
Why would he punch you in the face for interviewing you?
Mostly because I had no pants on.
Oh, you have limp dick syndrome.
Exactly. See?
I told him my name. I was like, hey man, I'm Oreo. And he goes, really? Wow. Like, I think he thought it was a racial slur. And I was like, no man, that's really my name.
How's the Devil Wears Prada been on the tour? Those guys good?
Yeah, they're great, man. They're killing it
Doing
every night.
well.
People are eating them up.
Yeah, they're not freaking out because they love the Jesus.
They
you know?
do.
And they like to talk about it, which is cool.
And the brightly colored shirts.
Dude,
the
the
neon pink and
Reptar
green.
shirt. I saw. Okay, look, there's a really large chick walking around here with a huge ass, and she's got the Reptar Devil Wears Prada shirt. And
Oh my
the
Lord.
Reptar's not a normal size Reptar as much as it's like Godzilla on the back of this chick's shirt. So
Really? Is it all stretched out and weird? Like
Yeah. She's shaped like a pear. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's very fruit-like.
It's very gross, dude. So
Something that's been grown in the very rainy season.
Sure. Well,
The rainiest.
did you guys watch the Olympics?
No, not
so
at
much?
all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Proud
Okay.
of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of you
Yeah.
too. The only thing I watched was yesterday. We got our asses handed to us by Canada.
hockey, yeah,
Yeah.
hockey.
We saw the hockey yesterday.
Yeah. Did you cuss? Did you cuss a little bit? Because I got mad at Canada and then I realized they're probably the nicest people on the planet.
There was
Well-
a major freak-out session in our front lounge where people were high-fiving and going crazy and then sat back down and then they lost it
Right.
altogether. And all of a sudden the depression
It's
set in.
very depressing.
Everyone left the bus and it was just the non-fans just
It's
kind of
okay.
hanging out.
Right.
They deserve it. It's Canada's. It's like hockey's Canada's sport.
Yeah,
Right.
they're the ones that created it.
Whatever. So I hear you're doing food challenges, like man versus food.
Once in a while, it'll be like man versus food. Yeah.
How's that going?
I've only had a chance to do 2 of them.
Okay.
Which two?
And I don't do the quantity ones.
All right,
that's,
all right.
that's the deal.
You do the spicy
Just
ones?
only spicy food only. Yeah. So.
Which two have you gotten a chance to do?
There was a ramen noodle challenge in LA.
Okay.
I destroyed that.
Right.
And then there was also a curry challenge in New York, and I destroyed that as well.
Oreo's such a big fan. He actually gets text alerts when new Man versus Food is on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
excited.
He's a
Yeah,
big
some of the quantity ones look just so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
why would you even try that? That's gonna mess you up for days.
I was in Portland, Oregon a couple years ago, and I went to Voodoo Donut, and I was stoked about that. And then a group of friends and I split up the habanero fritters, and I had 2 of those things, and I felt like I was high,
Really?
just tripping. Like,
They were that hot.
Whew. Yeah, well, I thought so.
In Portland?
Yeah.
And it's at Voodoo Donut?
No, there's that was at Salvador Molly's,
I'm
and then
going.
it's good
We're
stuff.
going to be there in 5 days.
Nice.
soon.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
go.
like 5 fritters you have to eat plus the salsa.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, you could do it.
Piece of cake.
Yeah. I just want to know, you guys. Last time you were here, you had you came out with the KSE tuxedo shirts without the sleeves. Anything exciting stage-wise tonight?
We've gotten rid of the wardrobe. You know, we're just
Even you?
Yeah.
Really?
It was the one and only time we ever all wore the same thing on stage. I thought it'd be fun.
That was awesome. I
For
enjoyed
that
it.
festival in particular.
Yeah, we stepped it up for that festival. We were the class act.
Awesome. Hey, what about you? Just boy shorts and cape it all day?
No, it's more like running attire.
Oh.
Yeah,
And a cape.
maybe. And maybe bedazzled as well.
Yes.
Big
Well-
dollar sign painted on the back.
Sick. Well, thank you guys so much for taking time to talk to us. We appreciate it. We're stoked that you guys are back in Albuquerque. We love you guys here. You
Right
guys
on,
sell
man.
out this place every single time you're here. So
We love being here. man.
very few bands do that. So kudos to you guys.
Thank you.
So thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks.